Hello, and welcome to Global English University. I'm Sarah Kim. Sarah, your host and business English instructor. Today, we are talking about an exciting and practical topic, side hustles and passive income. This episode is both a language lesson and a real-world career skills guide made for intermediate English learners. Leo, you ready?
Yeah, ready. What's up, Sarah? Let's get into it. Side hustles, baby. I got stories.
Great. We'll use those stories, Leo. Remember, listeners, my voice will be calm and professional. I will explain vocabulary and model business English. Leo will bring casual, everyday language, the kind you might hear on social media. After his lines, I will rephrase them in professional English and explain key words. That way, you hear both registers.
Perfect. Okay, kick it off, Sarah. What is a side hustle, really? Is side hustle and passive income legit or just a pipe dream?
Good question. A side hustle is a secondary source of income. That means money you earn in addition to your main job. Your main job is called your primary employment. Side hustles can be small projects, freelance work, or a small business you run outside normal work hours. Passive income is money you receive with little daily effort after initial work. But we'll talk about why that word passive can be misleading in a moment.
So, I work my full-time job, then on weekends I'm grinding for extra bread, right? That's a side hustle. Grinding means I'm working hard, extra bread is extra money. Simple.
Exactly. Let me rephrase, Leo, more formally. I am working diligently on weekends to earn supplementary income. Notice the vocabulary. Working diligently equals working hard in a professional tone. Supplementary income equals additional money.
Working diligently? Sounds fancy, but I gotta say it like this sometimes. I'm grinding to get that extra bread. That's how I post it on socials.
Yes, and that is absolutely natural on social media or with friends. For learners, here's a quick tip. On screen, we will show a pop-up, slang, bread equals money. Use slang with friends. Use professional phrases in interviews, emails, or meetings. Now, let's look at the phrase diversifying your revenue streams. Leo, that one sounds like corporate talk. What does it feel like?
Yeah, that one sounds like corporate talk. What does it feel like?
It feels like a big word salad, but basically it means don't put all your eggs in one basket. Make money from more than one place.
Precisely. Diversifying your revenue streams means earning money from several different activities. This helps your financial stability. That is, feeling safer if one income stops. It's simple. One steady job plus one or two side income sources makes your money situation more stable. Now, about pronunciation. Repeat after me. Secondary source of income. Say it slowly. Sec-undary source of income.
Secondary source of income. Secondary source of income. Got it.
Good. Now we'll move to passive income. Leo, go ahead. Tell listeners how you think about passive income in your own words.
Okay, so people online are always like, make passive income while you sleep. Sounds like a no-get-rich-quick magic button. But for me, it's more like planting a tree. You plant it, you water it, you wait, then one day it gives fruit. You did the work first.
That's a very helpful analogy. Passive income often requires that you front-load the work. That means you invest time or money first. You build something. Later, it can generate income without daily effort, but it usually takes planning and patience. Listen carefully. Front load the work. Front load. Do most of the work at the beginning.
Right, so things like making an online course, writing a book, or building a website can be active at first and then more passive later. But it's not instant.
Exactly. Another term is return on investment, or ROI. That is the amount of benefit you get compared to what you put in, time, money, or effort. For example, if you spend 100 hours to create a course and you earn $1,000 over time, you think about whether that ROI is worth it for you. Now, Leo, say the casual line and then I'll model the professional version.
Now, Leo, say the casual line, and then I'll model the professional version.
I built this mini course, then it started making cash while I sleep. Cha-ching! I developed a short online course. Over time, it produced recurring revenue with minimal ongoing maintenance. See the difference?
Very clear. Recurring revenue equals regular income that continues. Minimal ongoing maintenance equals little daily work required after setup. Listeners, practice both sentences. Try turning one into the other.
Let's do a quick practice. I say the slang, you give the polished line.
Okay, go.
I'm hustling on Etsy for extra bread.
I am operating a small online shop on Etsy to earn additional income.
Easy. Now the reverse. I am working diligently to earn supplementary income. Make it more casual.
I'm grinding on the side to make some extra cash. There you go.
Perfect. This is exactly the kind of switch people need for interviews versus DMs.
Yes, and an important point about register. Choose your words based on audience and context. Formal with managers, clients, or in written professional communication. Casual with friends and on social media. That is the language lesson. Fluency includes register choice.
Got it. Now, realistic examples. Tell us a few side hustles that learners can actually try, Sarah.
Certainly. Short examples suitable for many learners. 1. Freelance tutoring or teaching English online. Active at first, may become semi-passive if you create a recorded course. 2. Selling handmade products on marketplaces like Etsy. 3. Creating and selling digital products such as templates or printables. 4. Affiliate marketing or a blog. Needs time but can generate recurring income. 5. Investing in dividend-paying stocks. This requires capital and knowledge. Each example has different time and money requirements.
And for the social side, content creation, like short videos, a niche newsletter, or a micro community. At first, you grind for followers, then you can monetize. But yeah, slow burn.
Slow burn is a good phrase. Now, a quick language focus. Key business terms we use today. Secondary source of income. Primary employment. Diversify revenue streams. Financial stability. Passive income. Front load the work. Return on investment. Repeat them slowly. We'll say each once and give a short definition.
Secondary source of income, money you earn in addition to your main job.
Primary employment, your main job or occupation.
Diversify revenue streams, earn money from different places. Don't rely on one source.
Financial stability. Feeling secure about your money, less risk if one income falls.
Passive income, income that needs little daily work after initial effort.
Front load the work. Do the main effort at the start before ongoing benefits. Return on investment. How much you gain compared to what you put in.
Awesome. Quick pop quiz, Suro?
Yes, short one. Which sentence is more appropriate for a job interview? I'm grinding to get extra bread, or I'm working diligently to earn supplementary income.
The second one. Definitely the second one. I'm grinding to get extra bread, or I'm working diligently to earn supplemental income.
The second one. Definitely the second one. Now, a practice idea you can do alone or in class. Take 5 informal sentences you often say and rewrite them as professional sentences. Then pick 5 professional sentences and make them casual. This builds register flexibility.
I love that. Teachers, assign it. Students, do it on your commute. It's a quick win.
Before we wrap up, Leo, any last realistic advice for learners who want to start a side hustle today?
Yeah, start small, learn by doing, and keep your expectations realistic. Don't quit your day job on day one. Track your time and earnings, and document the process, content or notes, because that can become valuable later. Oh, and network. Ask friends, share your progress. One last tip, patience.
Patience. Yes, you will often invest time before seeing solid returns. Plan, set small goals, and measure results. Now, a quick pronunciation note. Supplementary income. Sup, plen, men, ta, re, income. Say it slowly with me. Sup, plen, men, ta, income.
Supplementary income. Supplementary income. Say it slowly with me. Supplementary income.
Good. Final recap. We defined side hustles and passive income. We contrasted slang and professional English. We learned important vocabulary and practiced register switching. And we gave practical examples and steps you can take. Leo?
This was fire. I hope listeners feel pumped but not fooled. No magic buttons. Plant the tree, water it, wait, and harvest later.
Exactly. One more thing. For our producer and teachers listening, here are the voice and tech tips for this episode. For my voice, choose a professional, narrator, or news anchor style. Set stability around 70% to keep the tone calm and authoritative. For Leo's voice, choose youthful, casual, or conversational. Set style exaggeration around 40% so enthusiasm feels natural but not exaggerated. Also, please add an on-screen pop-up for lower-level learners that says, slang, bread equals money. This helps visual learners.
Nice! Also, add captions for the vocabulary list and the practice idea. That helps a ton.
Good suggestion. All right. Thank you for joining us today at Global English University. Practice the phrasing, try a small side hustle, and notice language on social media. Then rephrase it professionally when you need to. Leo, any final words?
Go grind, but smart. And keep learning English. It's part of the hustle. Peace.
Thank you, Leo. And thank you, listeners. If you liked this episode, practice the mini exercises and share your sentences with a friend or classmate. See you next time. Goodbye.